Listen up, my people. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the one scrolling at 2 a.m., thinking life is over. You see this old man, wrinkles on his face, tired eyes, simple clothes. But guess what? At 25, he was sleeping in a broken car. At 35, he was washing dishes in a cheap hotel. At 45, people laughed at him. At 60, he was broke, zero money, zero respect. And at 70, boom, private jet, companies, billions in bank. No rich family, no lucky break. Just one dangerous thing, discipline, with street hustle mindset. So don't blink, because tonight, you're gonna hear the real story. How a nobody became a billionaire. Stay till the end, because the last lesson might change your life. Let's roll. Part 1, The Boy Who Had Nothing. All right, boss. Story starts in a dusty town. Small house, broken roof, empty kitchen. Our hero name? Let's call him Rocky. Not movie hero, not gym hero, just a skinny kid with torn shoes and big dreams. Rocky's father? Drunk most nights, yelling, throwing plates. Mother? Washing clothes for rich people. School? Kids laughed at him. Hey, broke boy, why you even here? One day teacher asked, what you want to be when you grow up? Kids said doctor, pilot, engineer. Rocky said quietly, I want to be rich. Whole class laughed. Teacher smiled and said, first learn to buy shoes. That day, something burned inside Rocky. He walked home barefoot. But his mind said, one day, I'll show them all. First lesson, life ain't fair. At 16, Rocky left school. Not because he was dumb, because he had to work. Morning, tea stall helper. Evening, car wash boy. Night, loading boxes at warehouse. 3 jobs, 4 hours sleep. Friends partying. Rocky grinding. But money? Still nothing. One night, he counted coins. Total tanch $4. He looked at sky and said, God, am I invisible? That night, he almost quit. Almost. In turning point. At tea stall, one old customer came daily. Suit, watch, calm face. He always tipped Rocky $1. One day Rocky asked, Sir, how you became rich? Old man laughed. Kid, nobody becomes rich. They build themselves first. Rocky confused. Old man wrote 3 words on paper. Learn. Work. Repeat. Do this 10 years. Come meet me. Rocky kept that paper like treasure. That was day 1 of his real life. Street university. Rocky had no college, but he had library card. Every night, after work, he read books. Sales, money, mindset, business. He didn't understand everything, but he kept reading. People laughed again. Bro, you poor? Why reading rich books? Rocky smiled. Because I don't want to stay poor. He started small hustle, buying cheap phone covers, selling outside school. Profit earned $2. Next day, $5. Next week, $20. Small, but real. Big failure. At 20, Rocky saved $500. He invested in fake partnership. Friend ran away with money. Rocky broke, crying on roadside. He said, I'm cursed. But then he remembered old man's words. Learn, work, repeat. So Rocky stood up again. No drama, no complaint, just action. Mindset change. Rocky realized, poor people work for money. Rich people build systems. So he started learning skills. Copywriting, sales, repairing phones, marketing. He worked for free, just to learn. Boss shouted. Customers insulted. But Rocky kept notes. Notebook full of ideas. One idea changed everything. But that comes in part 2, your audience hook. So my friend, before you skip this video, answer one question in comments. Are you ready to grind 5 years without results? Because Rocky did. And that's why. Story got crazy. Stay with me. Part 2 coming next, where Rocky turns $20 into $20,000. Part 2, the hustle that changed everything. Yo boss, welcome back. Last part mein Rocky broke tha. Cheated the, almost quit tha. But today, story turns dangerous. Because Rocky learned one rule of street success. If you don't have money, you sell skills. A Rocky's first real hustle. Rocky got a job at a tiny mobile repair shop. Dirty place, noisy owner, cheap salary. Owner shouted all day, work faster, idiot. Rocky smiled and watched carefully. He learned everything. How to talk to customers, how to fix phones, how to sell accessories, how to upsell screen protectors. He didn't just work, he studied. At night, he practiced on broken phones he found in trash. Hands bleeding, eyes red, but skill growing. After 6 months, Rocky could fix any phone faster than boss. But salary? Same. Rocky asked raise. Boss laughed. You poor kids always dream too big. That day, Rocky made a crazy decision. He quit with only $40 in pocket. The street stand. Rocky bought a tiny folding table, sat outside a busy metro station. Handwritten sign, phone repair cheap and fast. First day, 0 customers. Second day, one cracked screen. Profit turned $8. Rocky danced alone that night. Third day, 5 customers. 1 month later, Rocky making more than old boss. But he didn't waste money. No new clothes. No fancy food. Just saving, saving, saving. Because he remembered. Learn, work, repeat. First big break. One rainy night. Rich businessman came. Phone dead. Important meeting next morning. All big shops closed. Rocky fixed phone in 30 minutes. Businessman shocked. How much? Rocky said. Whatever you feel. Me gave $200. Rocky froze. Biggest money of his life. But real gift wasn't money. It was a question. Kid, why you sitting here? You got talent. Rocky told his story. Businessman said, come work for me. Enter the real game. Businessman owned small electronics company. Rocky started as helper, but again, he studied everything. Inventory, sales, marketing, suppliers, pricing. He noticed something. Company losing money because of bad ads. Rocky had idea. Sir, try social media ads. Boss laughed first, but Rocky insisted. He made ad using free tools. Ad went viral locally. Sales doubled in 1 week. Boss shocked. Kid, you're not worker. You're partner. Rocky got small profit share. First time in life, he saw real money. Temptation. Money started coming. Friends returned. Bro, party tonight. Buy new shoes. Take loan. Open big shop. Rocky almost fell into trap. But he saw something. Old rich businessman still driving old car. Still working daily. Rocky asked, Sir, why you not relaxing? Man said quietly, comfort kills ambition. Boom. Rocky understood. He stayed focused. No shortcuts. No show off. Just grind. The big crash. After 2 years. Company partner cheated. Accounts empty. Business closed. Rocky again broke. Second time in life. He sat alone. Rain falling. Same metro station. He whispered, why always me? But this time, he didn't cry. Because Rocky wasn't poor anymore. He was skilled. And skills are power. Arise again. Rocky opened tiny online repair service. Home pickup. Quick repair. Honest price. People loved him. Reviews spread. Orders increased. Rocky hired 1 boy. Then 2, then 5. Small team, big dreams. But biggest twist still coming. Because one day, Rocky saw an idea. An idea that turned thousands into millions. But that's part 3. Audience engagement hook. Before next part, tell me in comments, what skill you learning right now? No skill, no money. Remember that. If Rocky can, from zero, from street, from pain, why not you? Don't go anywhere. Part 3 gonna be insane. Part 3, the idea that made millions. Yo boss, welcome back. Rocky broke twice, cheated twice, but spirit's still alive. Because real hustlers don't die. They reload, and this time, Rocky found something dangerous. Oh, a problem people hated, but would pay to solve. The problem nobody saw. One night, Rocky repairing phones at home, a customer said, bro, fixing phone is easy, but data loss, that kills us. Rocky stopped, because he saw truth. People cry more for lost photos, lost business files, than broken screens. So Rocky asked himself, what if I build a data recovery service? He didn't know how, but he started learning. YouTube videos, forums, online courses, free PDFs, 3 months, 0 money, full learning. Friends laughed again. Bro, this is too hard. Rocky smiled. Hard is where money lives. First genius move. Rocky created simple offer. A turn, no data, no charge. People loved it. Because risk 0. Rocky worked nights, mornings, weekends. First month, 12 customers. Second month, 40 customers. Third month, 100 customers. Money coming. But Rocky didn't stop. He noticed businesses needed fast recovery. So he made premium service. 24-hour recovery. Higher price. Boom. First time Rocky earned $10,000 in 1 month. He sat quietly, tears in eyes, remembering teacher, laughing kids, broken shoes. He whispered, I'm not done yet. Our big risk. Rocky wanted to grow faster. He took loan, rented small office, hired 3 tech guys. Scary move, because if business failed, he would be homeless. First week, no customers. Second week, still quiet. Loan pressure. Rent due, fear rising. Team asking, boss, what now? Rocky said, we market like crazy. Street marketing. Rocky printed flyers, went office to office. He talked to IT managers, lawyers, photographers. He offered free demo recovery. Some ignored, some laughed, some tried. One big law firm tried. Rocky recovered deleted court files. Firm shocked. They signed a yearly contract. That one deal paid Rocky's whole loan. Team celebrated. Cheap pizza. Loud music. Happiness everywhere. Scaling like monster. Rocky reinvested every dollar. New machines. Better software. training team. He opened website, SEO, ads, partnerships. Soon companies calling him banks, hospitals, studios. Rocky now boss of 20 employees. But still same simple clothes. Because Rocky knew flashy life destroys focus. The dark night. Success coming, but stress heavy. One employee stole clients, started rival business. Rocky angry, heartbroken, tired. He wanted revenge. But old rich mentor called him. Remember that businessman? He said. If you chase revenge, you lose direction. So Rocky ignored drama, focused on innovation. He built automatic recovery system. Faster, cheaper, unique. Competitors shocked. Rocky's business exploded. First million. One day accountant came smiling. Rocky company crossed 1 million profit. Rocky silent. He remembered tea stall, rain nights, empty pocket. He didn't buy car. He bought something else. Education. He learned investing, stocks, startups, real estate. Because real billionaires don't just earn, they multiply money. On the big vision, Rocky realized something huge. Repairing phones makes money, but building technology makes empires. So he started building software for data recovery worldwide. Risky, expensive, scary, but Rocky wasn't street kid anymore. He was warrior, and next step was insane, because Rocky's software caught attention of global company. And that meeting changed his life forever. But that's part 4. Comment hook. Before part 4, tell me honestly, if you had $1,000 today, would you invest or waste it? Write in comments. Because Rocky invested, and that's why story's still going. Don't blink, boss. Part 4 gonna be crazy. Part 4, the global hustle. Yo, listen up, my people! Last part made Rocky became millionaire. Small company, 20 employees. But now, it's time for the big leagues. The global call. One morning, Rocky got email. Big tech company, huge name, wants to meet Rocky. What the fuck? Me? But street hustle mindset never scared. He cleaned his shirt, put on jacket, went to meeting. The pitch. Conference room, big guys in suits, fancy laptops. Rocky just nodding, heart beating. Your software can help millions recover data, right? Rocky? Yes, sir. But not just software. It saves memories, businesses, futures. Big guy laughed. Kid, bold words. Prove it. Rocky smiled. Demo in them in. Software worked perfectly. Deal done. Yeah, first $1 billion idea. Company invested. Global launch. Press coverage. Everyone talking. Rocky's face in newspapers. Online, everywhere. But he stayed humble. No flashy car. No big house yet. Because real winner knows. Focus beyond more power. She lessons learned. Street skill. Fancy degree. Grind daily, no excuses. Fail fast. Recover faster. And money comes if you solve real pain. Our Rocky's mindset. Rocky now, 70 plus years old, still coding, still hustling. He tells people, life will hit you, twice, thrice. But if you keep moving, one day, you run the game. Audience hook. Yo boss, quick question. What problem do you see around you that people hate but would pay to solve? Come on fast. Maybe your hustle starts today. Part 5. The billionaire mindset. Yo, last part boss, buckle up. Rocky ka software global. Millions of users, big deals, money flowing like river. But Rocky, still same old street kid vibe. Final grind. Rocky wakes up 5 a.m. Coffee, notebook, hustle plan. He still checks small issues himself. Talks to team, inspires them. Motivates like real boss. Street mindset that never dies, he says. He invests smart, multiplies money, builds empire, but always remembers. Never forget the grind. Respect the struggle. So life lessons from Rocky. A discipline, motivation, skills, degrees, failures, or lessons. Patience plus consistency sonest billionaire. Rocky says, it's not about money. It's about power to change life. Money is just proof you survived the struggle. Yo boss, before you leave, if Rocky's story lit your fire, smash that subscribe button. It went like if you're hungry for success. Comment your hustle story below, because Mindshift Lab is where street grind meets real mindset. Stay sharp, stay hungry, and always level up.